know what I'm doing good.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I
Okay.
hear you. You good?
Right. Let me turn this off. Is it just gonna be me and you?
Nah, nah. I was
Uh,
actually just getting the stream started.
oh, okay. Trying to put myself in this because
Yeah,
I'm using this phone. Okay, I'm just sitting here. I'm just gonna wait like you wait.
nah, no problem, no problem. I just want to say first and foremost, thank you and thank everybody for coming in.
Thank you for inviting
You
me.
weren't here. Yeah, nah, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you on here. I know we spoke briefly about this, and I always wanted to eventually get to a place to where I could bring more people on here and get into serious subject matters.
Right.
And I felt like this year was leaning more towards that. So the way things kind of fell in place, I couldn't ask for a better situation. So you answered the call when I reached out to you, and I'm grateful for it. And I know this is probably taking a lot for you to do. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, because to be honest with you, when I first started doing these live streams, I was all over the place. I really didn't know what I was going to say out of my mouth, how I was going to articulate my point, what I really wanted to get out to the audience. I was kind of nervous. I was just, you know, everywhere with it. And it was a lot of folks in here back then, like with similar core values and things of that nature that kind of just made me comfortable in front of the camera. So if I can do anything to help, you in that process, I'm definitely here for that. We actually had a live early.
Oh yeah, I missed it.
We had a yeah. We jumped on here. It was me, Six Rings. You'll meet him here in a little bit, and a couple boys. And we were just talking about a situation that happened with a 16-year-old. He was going to pick up his two younger brothers, and he got the wrong address, and he ended up at a Caucasian man's house, and he was shot twice in the head. Yeah, it was a real delicate topic, but
Yeah,
we
he
we
survived that.
covered it. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. By the grace of God, really.
Yeah, I heard about it.
My whole
Find stuff out. I heard about it and I was like, oh my goodness, it's just so much going on, so much.
Hey,
Hello.
how y'all doing? How y'all doing this evening?
good, good.
All right. My name is Six Rings, and yeah, we about to uncover some more details about that.
Still can't believe that
So
happened.
yeah, it was definitely a tragedy. Before we before we jump into anything, I just wanted you guys to we can go around the table and introduce ourselves. Just in case the folks are not really familiar with any of us.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah, you
Letitia.
can
Yeah,
go
you,
first.
you can
Well,
go.
Letitia.
All right, I'm Six Rings right here.
Eventually. Uh, so let me see. Poet, writer, story writer. I joined IG maybe 10 years ago, probably longer than that. Um, yeah, I could go a little more in depth with it, but I just want to kind of ease the people in for those who are not really familiar with me, because truth be told, I have been doing live streams for a while now. It's only the situation is just that I haven't been as frequent or active, so some folks might not really know that about me. So yeah,
But no, you do a lot of
and
good because you do it a lot. So I mean, I admire that because I don't do it often at all, actually.
what exactly? How long have you been using IG? Did you start on IG? What's your background? Just a little history lesson.
What's my background?
Yeah,
You mean like career wise or something like
I
that?
mean, as far as like here in
Okay, because
general, like what do you?
when I got on in IG and I really wasn't active on there. I was like every so often I would go on there, but I guess when I started writing poetry, that's when I got a little more active on IG. And it's kind of weird because I was really popular on, and not so like overly popular, but I knew you and I knew people in the community. But I mean, when I left, the way I left, it's just weird now. When I come back now, it's not the same. I like. I mean, I love the people that I know, but oh, that was different on that because I didn't start out writing poetry, and then I started on it because I got to connect with people. But I don't know. I was on it for a long time though. I think I've been on here for like the first time I got on here, the early 2000s. I think I'm not sure, but yeah. See, it's when I left. That's when everything got kind of murky. So it's kind of hard to say what I was doing, but that's what I did. I started writing poetry, and that's it went on from there. But
Oh, okay, okay.
it's the way I left. I guess that's why it's kind of hard for me to talk about it because the way I had to leave.
Right.
Dumb.
No, I got you.
But I remembered you. You know when I left, I wrote down people that I was really close to, and you were one of those people. So I was like, if I come back in a year, I'll reconnect with certain people. And you was one of those people because you was a cool person, mature. You were cool and you were young and you were still mature minded. So yeah,
I appreciate that. Apex Reds, I see. Just give me 1 second. Six Rings, my brother. Go ahead. Give us a little background real quick. It ain't gotta be too detailed, but just idea of like your your place on here and things of that nature.
I mean, it's not too much to go over. It's real brief.
Hey, hold on.
Um,
I just trying to
I'm
figure out
saying we just
wow, you
been.
man,
why
it's
y'all
crazy.
on here with my mother?
Oh my
Like I'm
god,
trying to figure out.
I'm
Is y'all mad stopping? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, bro. You heard me?
yeah,
Like, yeah.
we're talking
I
to
know. I already know. Like, and I
yeah, we
This
just
just a
showing the
live
crib.
stream, bro. That's all it is. It ain't no funny business going on. We
right.
just
Yeah,
talking.
keep it off the
So
It
page.
ain't nothing like that. We don't
if
get
you
down like that.
No, this
no, so keep
my
this right.
community, my friends, Chris. Come on now.
If you go through my page and my channel, you'll know that I already have been doing like live streams, for the past like 5 6 years. I do open mics. I interview artists. I just recently just started podcasting. So basically, that's what we're doing right now. It's no funny stuff or anything like that. I
Yeah,
don't even
you should know better than that.
condone it.
I mean,
But I understand your concern.
right. You feel me?
Yeah, we respect.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
this
Respect
is
when it comes to that,
serious.
because I'll
Hell
be like
yeah.
that with mine too.
Uh,
I'll be like that with mine too. So respect, bro, with that. You know what I'm
Okay,
All
you
right,
saying?
too.
y'all have a good day, man.
You too.
All right, love you,
You got it,
Chris.
bro.
Love you too.
All right.
We kind of talked about this earlier, right? And it's funny because
Uh-huh.
I remember I was saying like, and I wasn't trying to be funny when I said it, but it was just like, um, I love my people. You know, I'm African American myself. I get it. But at the same time, it's like even sometimes I don't even trust my people. I don't even like, and I wasn't trying to say, look, I'm bigoted or I'm against my own kind. No, like, it's just there's certain
Nah, that's like I just said to him. That's understanding. That's how we are. Like we just trying to act like you see how we solved that compared to what we was talking about earlier. All you gotta do
You're
is
right.
dialogue, and then nothing gotta
He
happen.
caught me off.
That's what we was talking about earlier. You know, a simple dialogue could have saved that incident from
Yep,
happening
exactly.
with that young kid. You know what I'm saying? He had the wrong doorbell. I didn't know this was I didn't know this was the right house. This ain't the right house, and you go move
Mm.
on. That's all. It ain't had to
Yeah,
be
that's
nothing threatening. I mean,
yeah,
that's something that
that's
simple could save
ridiculous.
people.
I mean, since we jumping right into it though, how did you actually feel about that story in general?
You asking?
I mean, because my whole thing with it was there any type of back and forth? Was he trying to get the point across that he was going to pick up his brothers, or was it a situation where he's like, "Oh, it's a black man at my property. Let me go ahead and shooting without even asking questions."
I don't think he asked any questions. That man, I mean, he's in his 80s. Then he shot him once, then to shoot him again. No, I can't. That I could. Ugh.
Yeah, that's that's extra. That was a little more
Yeah.
serious. When I thought it was one shot, but when I found out it
While
was
he was
twice,
down,
he
he
shot a kid
shot him
twice.
again. He wanted to do that. No,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that could have been my son. You know. Oh man,
Exactly.
we try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but not in this case.
And it's crazy because being parents, like you just said you were, it's hard. Like me personally, I'm a black father, so it's like I got to talk to my kids or teach them differently than what somebody else getting taught out here just because of the color of their skin. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Just so they can make
Mm,
it home.
yep.
You know what I mean? Just so they can avoid certain tough
Mm,
situations that they might go through out here. It,
yep.
it
Not for
shouldn't
us.
have to be like that.
It's
And it's sad.
It's a tough situation.
My thing with this story is everyone has the propensity to be evil.
yeah, we all do.
No one is excluded from picking up a gun or stealing or lying. I don't care what color you are. When I look at the news and I see stories where it's prevalently surrounded around black people, it comes off as if the only crimes are committed when it's involving right. And I don't like that because I know there's more going on than just black kids and black men and black women being abused and doing all of these different things. So with that story in general, I don't want to say it was based on prejudice or racism, but I also don't rule it out.
I mean, his family spoke on it, so we don't even need to speak on it. His own grandson said he. I'm not surprised he did that. So that's very telling. I mean, if his own I couldn't tell if his grandson was like biracial or white because he had cornrows. in his hair. He said, "I'm not surprised he did that." So if his own family is saying that, it's not much you can say. It's That's how he is.
Hell no, Bruder. Which means sniper. These are from any distance, sir. Good to have you aboard.
And then they showed the kids in Chicago, and I was wondering what was triggering those kids because people were saying, "Oh, they're just being stupid kids," but it's like something is going on. Those kids not doing all for nothing.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I don't live in Chicago. I don't know what's going on there.
Sharp as a razor. Sir, let me
I
see
guess
that
see
rifle.
one thing. If it's
Standard issue is
going on
insufficient.
there, it's probably going
Ladies,
on
now listen, friend, listen
everywhere else.
good.
I
Our
don't
mission,
know why
destroy
people
the
try to make
organized
it
enemy
seem like
in
one thing
detail. Yes,
happens
sir.
specifically in
There will
one
be
place where
no mercy. Search the
it can
area.
be
Secure a new mark.
anywhere, to be
Stand
honest
down.
with you.
Close.
Well, they talk about Baltimore the same way where I live. Because it's predominantly black or African American, so they talk about us the same way. But it's like we're the focus in the media. Nobody else is the focus. We're the target. So everybody looks at us as the most violent, because that's how we portray. Nobody else is portrayed that way.
Not at all. It's like I said earlier. It's the reputation that they got on us, the
Yep.
stigma, the stereotype, everything, the mold of what crime is. We like the goat to that, the crime. We the
It's in,
greatest. We the greatest of all time. And because of that, it's tough to prove your innocence.
hmm
You're gonna have a hard time talking your way out of a situation because this is all they know. We promote it heavily. They promote us as the bad person
and
all
we
the
know
time.
we're not like that. We know that's not true. But that's why it's hard for me to probably have a lot of. I have Caucasian friends, but it's probably difficult because we are like put in the same basket, but not everybody else is treated that way.
Hmm.
But I do have friends of all races, but it's kind of difficult because the people that are people of different races. If I connect with you, you have to understand. You like have to understand my struggle. That's the only way we can like coexist or whatever. That's the only way we can deal with each other.
I respect that.
Yeah, if you can't understand my struggle, then
How could you really be on my side and
right.
be with me
So
if you can't understand it from my point of view? And it's like I got I know Caucasian people too, and we do get along, but it's like how she just touched on. You, it's a different world for me than it is for you. If you don't understand that, then you ain't you ain't really serious about being cool with me.
yes, it has to be. It's like that has to be established. We can have that respect because don't be dismissive and act like I'm not struggling because my struggle is not your struggle.
Right, right. I could I could
Already,
I could sh- I could show you the type of person I am, and when you can like have dialogue, and you can accept me, for who I am, and not just how I look. You know what I mean? But when I leave out of here, I'm viewed on how I look, not for what we just talked about. You know what I mean?
same. Yeah, me too. That's what. Even if I go to a store and it could be, I get followed. I mean, we black women, men, we get followed. We are targeted. Even by our own people. That's kind of what it really hurts when I go into a store and it's another black person and they're treating me like a thief. That hurts, but it's a part of life. There's nothing I can do
Soldiers,
about it.
no poor sap ever
It's
won a
offensive,
war by dying for
but
his
there's nothing
country.
I can do about
He
it.
won it by being
I think
all that he could
ultimately
be.
this
Damn the
is
torpedoes, mark
inescapable.
in me death.
I mean,
Yes.
Eternal
from the
vigilance
beginning,
is the
from the
price
beginning of
of peace.
time,
And to the victors
we've
go the
had
spoils.
we've had
So
this,
remember, you are the
on
best
us,
of the
Mm.
best,
not
of the few and the proud.
not even
So
just
ask
from
not what your country
a,
can do for
a
you. Only remember
cultural
you have but one
aspect,
life to
but
live.
just from a humanity
War against the
aspect.
organized
Once
will be won.
sin was introduced to the
Commando
world,
Ali, let
and
the
all
first shot
of
be
these
fired.
wonderful,
Search out the
magnificent
organized
wonders,
and grab them all.
you know,
Yeah!
came across our table, it was inevitable that we were going to be in a revolving door of chaos and dysfunction from the jump. So
Mhm.
a lot of the things that we see and experience is just a result of a repetition of BS that we've dealt with and had to suffer from over and over from parent to parent. And then, the more generation, the more the generations evolve, the less educated they get or become. The younger the parents, the less the children, get the information and the right knowledge that they're supposed to have with them, to, what I'm saying.
Yeah, like me. I told my son. I said I can't hold no resentment, for something that happened when I wasn't here. You know what I'm saying? If like a white person ain't do nothing to me, I ain't got nothing against them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I deal with people for for who they are. It's more about their motives than their skin color. Like anybody can be bad at any given time. So I deal with motives. Like if your energy wrong, like we talked about earlier, or your motives effed up, then that don't got nothing to do with skin color.
That's how we are. That's how we do that. Black people, we do. Well, most of us, we go for the
Yeah,
character, like you said.
yeah, the character, the motives, because that's the best way to tell. It's good and bad in everybody. So, like I said earlier, if the energy's negative, if energy not right, energy don't lie. So it can come in the room and it can change people's moods. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
that's how you really know. That's how you really know. Like, you can tell when something ain't right.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I'm guilty of this. If you just like my man came on here, a few minutes ago. If
Yeah.
I was in his shoes and I popped up somewhere and I seen some brothers with masks on or something like that, I'm automatically gonna be thinking, all right, something ain't right.
Facts.
Let me go ahead and peek my surroundings and make
I
sure I
thought you
got
was
an
talking about
extra
my
clear.
son. That's why I was like, what?
Facts. Facts.
That's why I was like, that's my son. I was like, do he know you too? So yeah, that was funny. But
So I
But
got I got
that's our position though. We gotta protect. That's
yeah,
part of our our nature. We have to find out and protect. That's what we do.
I got
But that was
I
good. That
got a
was
question.
respect. Hmm? Go ahead.
I got a question for you both. Do you think that we operate in survival mode, or we operate from what we see? We see things first, and then we make assumptions based off what we see, or do we kind of just operate constantly in survival mode?
You can go first.
oh right, yeah, we do. We do operate in survival mode. We don't have a choice. It's sad, but we don't have a choice. We kind of do operate that way. We got black people have suffered. We still suffering, so we have like a mental complex. So we operate on survival mode. That's just it's a that's sad though, but that's the way we have to live. Think about what's going on and with us. I mean, what we were just talking about. We do operate in survival mode. That's a shame, and we have to do that.
I'll be right back. Give me one
Yeah.
second. Sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's almost like it's a mental illness or something like that. We gotta be that way. We get stopped by the police. We the only
Yeah.
ones gotta hold our guards up. It's some type of situation might have. And what it is these stories that we keep seeing pop up
Yep.
keeps us more on our heels, keeps our guard more up because you could be next.
Yeah. We can't even really live. I don't. Oh
You,
man.
you know what I'm saying? We can't live equally. You
And
know what
I
I'm
think,
saying? We
yeah,
can't live equally.
yeah, we can. And it's like, I mean, it's like we're like nomads, like constantly trying to find a place to call ours because black people really don't have a place to call ours. Not even Africa, really. But we don't have a place that we can just go and just be at peace. We don't really.
Peace. Yeah. Yeah. It's a crazy world. That
Yes, it
that
will.
that them shouldn't have that boy shouldn't have had to deal with that. His family shouldn't be dealing with that, especially when his intentions, his motives, like I said, per to the motives was I'm picking up my two little brothers.
Siblings, and he didn't give probably even give him a chance to talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing shouldn't have happened to him if that's what his intentions was.
yeah. And because he had to go pick up his siblings, so now he has a complex, and he's not gonna. He gonna have some mental issues from this.
A lot of trauma. That's a lot of
Yes.
trauma right there.
No matter how much money they raise for him, that's not gonna do anything for. He's already scarred.
Right. For life.
Um, I worry about my own son out there with all the madness going on. I worry about him.
Yeah. That's true. It's a lot of black mothers been cried and cried and cried
Yeah,
whole
that's
life.
why. Yeah, I mean it's. Oh man. And you a parent, so you know how that feels.
Oh yeah.
We worry about our children.
Oh yeah. Like I said, you got to talk to them and teach them differently than with some of the stuff information you got to pass on. You shouldn't have to say it, but you got to. It's like you said, it's all about survival. You'll survive if you know this stuff. So
Yeah, that we got it.
it's crazy.
Yeah, we got it hard. We do. I mean, that's. I actually see. I'm talking about this now, and it's like bringing up pain because I'm thinking about everything that we go through. Still, even now, look how nothing really has changed. Not a lot has changed. I was born in '68. Not a lot has changed. Some things have, but I don't know. Not a lot has really changed.
And everybody is not the same. You can't put everybody in one box
Yep.
and just attack. We really cool and chill people for real. If you willing to start a conversation and get to know, we ain't threatening. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't trying to bust you upside your head and take your money.
Yeah, but yeah, and then we're grouped to look that way though. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with it. I don't even know if it's a solution for that because we. I don't know.
To be honest, I just caught the back end of this, and I kind of already gathered what we talking about. And I say this: there is a solution, but people aren't going to like the solution. The solution is snitch, tell, report,
Yeah,
get everybody together, stop saying that telling is snitching.
yeah,
Let's get rid of let's get rid of the word snitch because at the end of the day, the word snitch is designed to keep criminals on the street. It's designed to keep people in fear. It's designed to keep people broken and separated. And as long as we go by this whole, oh, you snitched on such, no, this person was a killer. This person was poisoning the street. This person did X, Y, and Z to my family or whatever the case may be, and they should be held accountable for their actions. What's the problem with that? What's the issue? I don't understand why we have this convoluted idea that if we put somebody behind bars, we're the ones that's wrong for it. You think I want to be looking over my shoulder every day of my life, or I want my children have to worry about getting hit by a stray bullet because my neighbor was too scared to say something about the person selling drugs and got into a street beef or war with somebody from 3 blocks away? Nah,
yeah. That's sad. That's a reality too. Yes, people don't want to. But I mean, I guess people are getting tired of it. But
You keeping that thing real, huh?
that's true.
You see all these people out here, and it pisses me off, makes me sick. Like, come on, man, all these people out here protesting it, but you the same people protesting it that still ain't gonna say a damn word about the shit that's going on in your neighborhood. You ain't gonna say nothing, but you picking and you riding, you do this and all this, and but you come on, man, like that stuff is ridiculous
It's
to me. It's
it's
just hilarious.
no. It's I feel what you're saying. It's no. It's like it's no unity, man. That's the only way you're gonna win out here. If people unify, it's strength in numbers. If everybody get on the same page, then you can get a real solution and stuff can change. But as long as people going in two separate uh, directions, it's nothing gonna change. You're gonna keep seeing these protesters because people not thinking the same. It's only sad when nothing getting done about it. Now everybody cares after that. You're not caring about what you're doing, what you contributing to your own, your own race, your own environment. I'm gonna say that your own environment. You're not trying to make your own environment safer and safe for everybody else, kids and the generations that's coming behind you. If you ain't taking the necessary steps to make the change, then you can't sit up there and protest and complain.
That's true.
That's just what it is. It's got to be some unity.
Yeah, empathy, unity, empathy. The fact of the matter is, do people really love people anymore?
Yeah,
That,
it ain't enough love.
that's why I asked if people in general are just more so living in survival mode because you'll do
Yeah.
whatever you got. Some people will give give up their dearest loved ones not to die or not to serve life behind bars. Some people will throw you under the bus to get out of certain situations. People that you knew all your life will be the ones that always stab you in the back. How many times have we seen that happen?
That's why you don't have any. You can't have a lot of friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right about that.
My friend circle is very small. So yeah, I agree with that. You just don't know.
Yeah, everybody not playing fair. Everybody not playing by the same rules. But we all want to be free, right? We all want this to stop, don't we? See what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Yep.
Do we really? Do we really want it to stop? I don't think so because we ain't changed. If everybody's still doing the same little hate crimes or the same little negativity towards each other, then when something like this situation where a 16-year-old boy gets shot twice in the head, I mean, come on, ain't that's what you do to your own folks? But you get mad when somebody else do it.
But that's the thing. It's not all of us doing that. They make it seem like it's all of us. I mean, you making your point. I just was. They make it seem like it's all of us, but all of us are not out here picking up guns, robbing each other, shooting each other. It's like a select few black people that's doing that, but we're not. It's not all of us doing it. But it's like we kind of helpless too. What can we do? Because I don't like seeing violence at all. But I hear about shootings always in Baltimore. They don't happen where I live, but they happen, and I hear about it all the time. Like these apps, they always saying it's a shooting, but we never hear shootings in our neighborhood. But they say they happen. So I don't know. I mean, it's not all of us though. But what can we do? It's kind of like we feel helpless. I don't want it to be like that in my neighborhood.
I honestly don't think anyone who has an honest 9 to 5, has a family, whether it's biological or it's through an outside source, wishes to be constantly in fear, um, trying to figure figure out how to make the next step not fatal or subsequently detrimental to their well being. I don't think anyone consciously goes to sleep and wakes up and wants to be in those circumstances.
Yeah.
But we're we're adults. All of us, have some sense of cognitive reasoning and understanding. We know right from wrong. We know there are a set of rules spiritually if we're going that route, which me personally, I think and believe truly that those laws were set in place for a specific reason. There are boundaries, and there are statutes that set in motion to govern all of this. But again, you said earlier, people make their own rules, make their own laws. They want to do what they want to do, and ultimately, you get what we got. Now, the people who understand, if I'm like you, for example, you understand the severity. What you're reaping is what you're something that you sow. We live next door to people. We see people every day that might be in certain situations, whether they are being bullied or they're the bullies. We see it all the time. We have the power to make something happen, and a lot of times we just turn our head. It's got to the point to where now everything is just being, video recorded and put on social media for likes and ads
Yeah.
and
Yeah, some of the stuff kind of, I mean, I have to literally just not even look at some stuff. I mean, just violence. And it's like, I mean, I don't see how some of the stuff I'm seeing, I don't see how people just sit and watch it. I'm talking about graphic stuff. And I don't, some people seem to enjoy it because they get views.
Mm.
I try to tune it out.
yeah, it's become a world of monetization.
But I think my generation right here that we living in right now, this generation we on, we not passing down some of the values and stuff from back in the day. It I think I think I was in the last generation where you know the neighborhood corrected you like the way we was growing up.
Yeah.
Um, you go, getting hit with the switch, like all of that's gone. All that back in the day,
Yeah, it is.
discipline is out of here. It don't exist no more. It's a new world. You know what I'm saying? We was growing up with respect, man, and kids getting murdered and stuff like it's happening too fast. You know what I'm saying? They not getting taught, what I'm saying, rules and morals and what I'm saying? They lost out here. And this new generation definitely don't move like we did. And we did stuff too, but we just did it differently. That's all. We did it. We ain't move like that. I know we did.
Yeah, we didn't because I don't know how old you are, but yeah, because I was born in '68, and there's a lot of things that we did not do that I'm seeing now. I feared my mother when I was a child. I mean, I don't. I'm not saying I don't see that with my children because my children are young adults, but they know because I tell them the history. I tell them about history and everything. But the stuff I'm seeing now, a lot of kids don't respect the adults.
They not getting it. They don't know. It's a lot of kids out here that lack wisdom. You
Yes.
know, they lack a damn history lesson. I mean, they need to know what the world was like before they ass got here. That's the problem. They don't know what the world we was living in before they was born. That's what that's what's lacking.
They would definitely appreciate it more if they did.
Yeah, it's people that like I say went through stuff before they even existed. You know what I'm saying? They need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? This stuff been happening forever. It's just a new era that's dealing with it. So I think that's what's wrong with I'm gonna say my generation. I think we're lacking of passing that torch, so to speak. We lacking of passing that knowledge down to the next generation, so that maybe they can move better and we can save some lives out here like that.
Yeah.
If
Well,
they if they
you can
go ahead.
probably help start with your grandkids, or if you have grandkids, you could probably do instill that in them.
Oh yeah, for sure. When I do have them, yeah,
Yeah.
I got them. I got them as soon as they come out.
Yeah, I don't blame you because I don't have any, but I feel the
Yeah.
same way.
Mm-hmm.
They
Because
growing up.
I
I
think
think that got a lot to do with it. Good.
nah. I mean, I was just gonna say, it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible, especially if you got God and you have a moral compass. You have the right heart and the right intentions. We can just get off of here, and then life will just be what it was before we even had this conversation. We can just go right back to what we was doing prior to this. Like nothing happened, nothing changed, anything. Or we can take this, do something with it, and little by little chip at it until it reaches a broader audience. And it might
I'm
not hit
really
everybody.
enjoying this conversation. I'm enjoying it. It's helping me because I every time I watch the news, which I don't watch local news at all, but the internet puts everything out there because it messes with your head. You try to stay, like I guess you try to stay calm, but just hearing about comments like that messes with us. That gets in our head. Because how can we like just be, I guess just live peacefully when we have to always hear about stuff like that?
Right. And that's why when I was speaking earlier, and I want to be clear about this, I love my black people. I love my white people. I love my Mexicans. I love my Latinas, my Asians. I love everybody equally the same. I don't look at color. I don't look at anyone
You look at
any
the
bigger
heart.
or right, exactly. My issue has nothing to do with color. My issue has to do with the individual person that is creating the damage. Let me repeat that. My issue is not with color. My issue is with the individual creating the damage. So whether you're a bubbly person who manipulates or you're a loud person who consistently makes your presence abundantly clear that you're here to cause chaos. I have an issue with you. I don't have an issue with anyone else. But see, the problem is the powers that be above us that are in these positions to govern us and create laws and legislations that's supposed to keep us safe and organized and things of that nature. They're a part of Ecclesiastes. Everything that's under the sun is not new. Everything that's happening now has happened before and will happen afterwards. And they're greedy and selfish and
Yeah.
exploiting and doing all of the same things that we're guilty of, just on a larger scale with more resources.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people I have issues with. And I have issues with folks that have the conversations about these type of things and don't move. or do anything about it. But they have the most to say. Because I'm looking at you like, okay, so tell me you understand all of these things that's going on, and you're making good points, but I don't see you moving at all. We both started at the same line. I took a couple steps forward, but you're looking at me like, okay, you got it. All right, I'm gonna let you go ahead and keep doing this, and I'm just gonna sit back here and watch because of survival mode, because people are scared, because people are greedy, because people fear certain repercussions because of the truth. If the truth comes out, you're going to get backlash for no one wants to get punished. No one wants to get hurt. No one wants to feel the wrath or the anger of the negative connotations coming back to them because they're fighting against something they know is wrong. That, that's where I have my issues with.
That's a great point. Great point. And like I was gonna say, we touching on what you said, we love all people and stuff like that. We see people for face value, but our biggest concern and our struggle and the stuff that we got to keep dealing with is just like we got love for everybody. We just how come we don't get the love back?
Right.
How come it ain't equal? Like we put out this and then look how we get done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's the mental survivalness kick in. Like I just said, but when you stepped off, if we get pulled over by the police, why we always got to be the one that don't know how this gonna play out? Is they gonna do me? Is they gonna I'm gonna get harassed today? Like how they about to act? Because we trying to make it home at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? We gotta worry about that. We the only ones that gotta worry about that when it go down.
That's true. We are.
So I see why people keep stuff on. They just trying to make it home to their families, man. We not treated with the equal respect. You know what I'm saying? We mistreated, man.
And
And
then
that's why people feel the way they feel.
and when you was talking about the snitching thing, I think some people, and see, I haven't experienced anything like that, but some people can't even trust the police when it comes to a situation like that, because
Mm.
not all police, some police are crooked and corrupt, and they reveal things to other people. I mean, I don't know if this happens a lot, but I've heard of it happening where people call the police, let them know tips or information of something they've seen, and they let. I mean, I don't know how it gets back to the other people if this person is being anonymous and everything. That's why people don't really want to report stuff. It's unfortunate though, because I'm not saying it's right, but some people are afraid to do that because they don't even trust the police involved.
Good point. That's a great
Yeah.
point.
So I'm not saying it's right though. I'm not saying that at all.
And then they say, do you want to be in what they tell them? You want to be in witness protection and all this. Like once you come out, like if you snitch, tell. I'm gonna say this: snitching. This is snitching. Snitching is when you and the person was both doing some foul stuff. Y'all both knew what was up, and y'all did what y'all did. One of y'all got caught, and you snitched on it. That's snitching because y'all had an agreement. Telling different than that.
Mhm.
That's safety. Like a snitch is somebody that was crooked too.
Right.
But what they say is it's no damn honor amongst the thieves.
Exactly. It is no.
We all telling baby because we gotta make it. You see what I'm saying? You was doing wrong. I was doing wrong. You know. So it's about survival at that point. Somebody get caught. Everybody got to go down because we was all crooked from the jump. So telling is different than snitching. That's
Yeah,
snitching to me.
because People do now. They see crime and it's people get fed up, especially in certain communities. They get fed up, and the community rallies and gets together to give get justice done. So it's not like everybody is like that.
And the police,
Mad at
the
you.
police going, the police dime you out too, just like she
Yeah,
said. You give them
they do.
you give them anonymous tip, like she say, they'll tell them people where you at. But you think they protecting you?
I've seen some shady stuff with some police. That's why I just
A police is a gang itself, but they get mad at the street corners and all of that. Get off the street corner. But
yeah, because you heard about stuff. I know y'all probably heard about what happened to Freddie Gray. I think is his name. What
Yeah.
happened to him, and then it was a task force that I believe all of them who were indicted, they was doing crooked things. So it's like it's a lot going on, and this is a small city, but it's a lot of corruption here. It's a lot. I mean, it's not easy to trust a lot of the police officers. It's good ones, but it's not easy to trust them because they do crooked stuff. Not all, but yeah, we got some issues here, and it's a small city. That's why it's just strange. But I know y'all
You
hear
know,
about going.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what's tough? I wanna switch it up a little bit. I'm tr-
yeah,
I wanna get deep real quick. The toughest thing that you can possibly do and or be in your situations like this is have unwavering faith. I give you an example. Understanding that you will be prosecuted, you lied on, and still having to say, you know what? I trust God, even though I've been abandoned by everything and everyone that has decided to accept the world as their idol. I will trust in God to push me through the fear, through the threat, through the harassment, through the solitude, through the anger, through the loneliness, through the bitter, through the hatred, through the politics. I will have faith that even if I tell or do the right thing or say the right thing, regardless if it isolates me or alienates me against or away from my friends and family, I will trust that God will be there with me, even in the hurt, even in the despair. That's the tough part. We can spin it. We can say we got this. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass woman. I've been doing this for so many years. I know how to navigate the world. I know how to do this and do that. But if you ain't got him, you ain't got nothing whatsoever. Faith to me is the toughest thing that you could possibly have with the given situations and circumstances that we are in. We know death is coming. We know police are crooked and that they can take our livelihoods away from us. They can take us from our families. Will we be scared to get judged? Will we be scared to get locked up for doing the right thing? Will we be scared to stand up to the person that's obviously doing wrong? Will we say no to the person that's trying to poison our community? Will we stand in front of the bullet for someone who does not deserve their life to be taken? Will we say enough is enough and accept that there's going to be backlash that comes to us with unwavering faith? I haven't done it. I've said I had faith. I've said that I am strong enough to stand and do and believe. I've been the person to say all of this grandiose stuff and turn my back on many occasions. But that's really one of the key components to why there's so much destruction and so much hate. Lack of faith. Some people don't believe. Some people are wavering in their faith. I
Well,
mean, how that's just how
you
I
are right.
feel.
But I mean, I know we can't change the whole entire world overnight, but I mean, change little things we do in this world make change. Believe it or not, they affect people. Like when you help people that really need help, you in different ways, we do change the world. We just don't think we're changing the world. Like helping people pay a bill or just helping people with food, things like that. That does help though, because you change people. Because then it shows people that not everybody in this world is looking to use you and not help you. It's people. It's good people out here that like to help people. So you can change the world in different ways. But I understand your point though, about the stitching. I understand. It's tough though. It's a tough situation, if that makes sense.
No, no, hey, trust me, I get it. I mean, I wish I didn't get it, but I
Yeah.
get it. Sometimes I just kind of just wish I was still like 8, 9 years old and I ain't have to really worry about that car note or I had to worry about, leaving out my door wondering if somebody was gonna come from out of the side of my house or some wild stuff like that. Right?
That's
Is
where we
is
are.
yeah,
Because I don't even understand the need to keep carjacking people when I see the young guys doing that. It's so easy to get a car. I see people getting used cars all the time, so I don't get it. What's the need for all of that? But then you risk getting killed. Because I think a 12-year-old got shot and killed over that carjacking
yeah.
somebody, and it's like, come on.
It's like we just go to war. We just go to war with our own people all the time.
Yes, I
I mean,
think it's oppression though. Like
it's that yeah.
we're talking about it right now. We don't. I think some people succumb, and I'm not saying I know everything because I don't. But some people succumb to oppression, and some people don't. Like we don't. Like we're talking right now. We don't. We see people. I'm sure y'all see people that they are totally in that oppression mode. They do everything toxic against their own people and themselves. But not every black person is like that. Some of
Right.
us rise above it. Because like they say you can be of the hood but not how do you say I'm from the hood but I'm not of the hood.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm trying to say.
And I think that's where the racist stuff, the acts and stuff, the hate crimes come in because you can't, what I'm saying, you can't differentiate that. We don't know if you trying to harm me or not. I don't know that.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I got to be on point, because I can lose out here if I'm not.
Hmm.
So that's how we most of us think in a survival type of tactic because we so used to being, like you just said, in the oppression mode.
Yep. Because I'm sure y'all we see people every day, our own people, and we be looking at them like, I'm not doing that, so why are you doing it? Because they're not in the same mentality. So
Yeah.
everybody is not mentally strong to handle life. Some people have to that's why you have a lot of addicts out here because not everybody can handle life and they seek a way out. Because like we're not
That was
addicts. Clearly, neither one of us are addicts, but we wonder why they're addicts because they can't handle life. Whatever life threw at them, they couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I'll say this though, and it was actually one of the topics that I wanted to actually cover. I might save that though, but Um, influence was the segue. You perfectly eloquated that. I was thinking, influence. How much of that can impact a person's path, you know, in life, because we all, have seen different things. Maybe some of us have experienced similar things, but some folks come out of it, others don't. I was I was real bad with weed and alcohol for the longest time. Um, and God got me through that. He pulled me out of that. I don't know how I was able to do that. I couldn't do that on my own, but
Yeah,
it's just one of those. I don't know. It's I don't know. It's sometimes I like. I guess that's why I like my solitude so much, just because I know how the world is, man. It's so pretty. It's so dolled up and dressed up and so nice. You know, you see all these nice cars and these expensive TVs and rings, and you see all these muscular, in shape men and women. Just got it all together, all the shiny stuff, man. It's no wonder why people, fall so. Sorry, it's no reason why I can't understand why a person could fall so hard into certain situations. You ain't got the right principles and things
yeah,
to guide and keep you.
yeah. I can understand that. But yeah, that's. But you said you overcame. That's wonderful. You overcame it because you look young. So you overcame the alcohol and the weed. You overcame that because not everybody is strong enough. That tells you that you were strong enough. And I know you're saying you're giving it to God too, but you have to pat yourself on the back because you were strong enough to get away from it. Everybody is not that strong.
Salute to you, G.
Yeah, you
You
got to
did
pat
that.
yourself on the back. You have to.
Cause a lot of I'm just gonna speak on our herb. A lot of people on our herb still doing it, you know, and they still doing it as hard as we was when we was in our teenage years. It's sad, man. They bodies is gonna be done in about another 10 years.
Right. Goodness.
They ain't gonna be the same no more.
Yeah, we spoke on this not too long ago. A young lady that I used to smoke with, you know, they found her, you know, dead in a bar in the alley.
Hmm.
Mm.
She lost and just completely gave her life to the street life. I can't imagine, you know, getting that far gone. Like, stuff like that hit home. It make you think.
If
That's
you
why.
it's a
Yeah.
area. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's an area called, I think it's called Kensington in Philadelphia, and
Hmm.
because they show videos on YouTube about it. But if you see the despair with the people, I mean, that whole neighborhood is just destroyed because of drugs, and you see the amount of addicts. It's all races. It's not just even black. It's black, white, whatever. But the despair with these people, and they are really gone. A lot of them died there. They died in that area. It's terrible. I mean, it's like wow. But that's why I say some people can't. They're looking for an escape because they can't handle it, and that's something to think about. Because the ones of us that are strong enough to go on with our lives and live, think about how strong we have to be. We must be. For some people that just can't handle it, and they totally just immerse themselves in drugs because they can't handle it. You have to really look at yourself and say, wow, I'm strong. I have to be a strong person. Life is hard.
Right.
That's you gotta be strong not to be a follower.
Yep. Yep. Yes.
That's strength right there. Just because you don't follow in the damn crowd all the time.
Yes. That's how you separate. Yep. You're right. That's how you separate the leaders from the followers.
Hmm. You gotta stand. You gotta stand for something or fall for anything.
Yeah. So yeah, I know. I mean, I admire that because you and you're young, so you got away from that young. There's people out here older than you that's still out there, way older than me, in essence.
It's a combination of things that fall into play when it comes to becoming addicted to things. The
Yeah,
funny
yeah,
part about this whole thing is that I wasn't depressed. I wasn't brokenhearted or nothing when I started smoking and stuff like that. I was just young. I was around other kids, that
you was just
didn't
joining in.
have, yeah,
Okay.
and it's kind of a ripple effect.
Yeah, yeah. Peer pressure.
You gotta be real careful with who you around and who you talk to and the type of information you take in because it can really alter you.
Yeah, but that's true. That's good. You wasn't in a bad place when you started, though. Wow, this got deep.
I like these kind of conversations. I
It got
I
deep.
mean, one because I don't really get a chance to you know talk about you know life with the people here. For the most part, everybody who sees me only sees like my projects, my poems when I
Yeah.
post. They don't really know the person behind it, like the personality, the mindset, the the way I think and how I operate, and my trajectory is not ideally subjugated to what everybody else is probably on. So I like to get information. I like to learn from other people. I'm getting to a place where I love human interaction. I'm not really a people person like that. I'm introverted to a degree. And it's not like selective. It's just more so me protecting my energy and peace
Hmm.
because of what I know is out here. But I'm getting to a place where I enjoy having these type of conversations with other folks because it breaks barriers that I had within me way before I ever knew about social media, and it's like a healing along with you know teaching and learning at the same time. So yeah, I love it.
Mm. Wow. Yeah, because you was saying something about. I'm gonna talk to you another time about something you said to me when I came back on Instagram that kind of affected me. It's not a bad thing, but it's just something you said that affected me. But I'll talk about that for another time. Because I mean, like
Yeah,
nobody know you. Like you saying, nope. The people that you interact with on IG don't really know you. They know you what you show them. They don't know probably the real you. I don't know how many people in the circle we have really know you personally. So
nah, this place is a algorithm church. It's nothing but what you give and what they can get from you type of
yeah, sad.
yeah.
You help a lot of
So
people though. You helped a lot of the people with the doing the voiceovers. You helped a lot of them because I guess they were coming out of their shells. You help people. You helped me come out of my shell. This is my first time going on anybody's live. Never did this before. Trust me, it took a lot for me to contact you around 8 o'clock. I was like, I'm not doing it. I was like, no, I'm gonna
You
keep
may
my word. If I give you my word, I'm gonna keep my word. But yeah, that's how I was because I'm an introvert too. I was like,
you
or
made
not.
weird cool, man. You know.
but
I
weed is
say yeah, yeah, and I said this to I didn't even say this on the live stream. I said this to somebody off air, and I was telling them, look, man, you young, and your personality is not going to really, fit or mix with a lot of people. You might like certain things that other people are probably going to try to, demonize. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not weird. You're not awkward. You're not socially distant. You're not whatever the case they try to put on you. You're not that. You're you.
yeah,
Love,
you you.
love you. You know what I mean? Because when I was in school, they said nerds were just folks that were socially awkward and they didn't play sports or they were real like book smart and things of that nature. But that whole word, in general to me now is just like someone created that word to try to make you feel small because of something that was lacking in them. A
And
lot
most of
of
those
people go,
nerdy people they talk about probably doing better than most of the ones that put them in that category.
oh yeah,
They're easy to sell in life.
a lot of people that's cool, they're drugged out. They got 20 kids. They probably on the street. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So we gotta stop listening to the wrong stuff, and we need to encourage each other more and stop feeding each other the wrong information.
yeah, you're your own person. It's
People
nothing wrong
need
with your own person.
yeah,
You float
people
or you move to your own beat, and there's nothing wrong with that. No
yeah,
reason to
people
be like everybody else.
I know, right? People
Yeah, I
just
like.
need to love themselves. That's all.
Yeah,
Love who they are, love what they can contribute because everybody different. If everything was the same, it'd be a boring world.
that's true.
So
Can you
everybody gotta
can
own
you
themselves.
can can you imagine for a minute if the word nerd and all of these different terms weren't created? How many different opportunities, different lanes, different joys and spaces could have been created? All
Yeah,
of these, all these folks that killed themselves or they scared themselves out of being the best version of themselves because of someone else. What
yeah,
we could have, it's just it baffles me. There's a lot of potential that's gone that will never be explained.
yeah. It's true.
But to go back to something that you said, and I spoke on this when I started doing these live streams, I was just like you. I don't even know how I got in front of the camera. I can talk to you on the phone. I can text you. I can I can articulate to you the best way. The way I write my poetry is how I talk. That's naturally just how I am. People get confused by it because I talk in rivers, but there's a message in all of my stuff. But my point is, I was just like that. And if you go back to my very first live stream, I think at least 20 people came in it. This was back before politics and the algorithm dictated who deserved to get. noticed. People were in there just cheering me on, supporting me. I was stumbling and fumbling over words when I was reading my stuff. I was real awkward with how I was trying to have conversations back and forth with people. And I even had a number of people come on there that said, look, I never did a live stream before, but you got me into one to do them. You are, inspired. I don't know how to take compliments. I'm not used to them. I'm used to people
Yeah, I
using
can
me.
see that.
Yeah, I'm used to people using me and trying to, get out of me something
Right.
or
That's
trying to talk. Yeah, so when I hear someone say, thank you for talking about that, or thank you for this, thank you for, I'm like, I'm listening and it's like, uh, I guess, but thank you. I appreciate that. I don't do these live streams just for aesthetics. I do it because of there's other people like me, that's trying to come out their shield, that's trying to have a voice, that's trying to speak to the masses, that's trying to get a point across or get a message across. There's a bigger picture to all of this, and I'm a lot deeper than what people think, and that's ultimately another purpose and reason why I'm so humble and grateful for you being on here because you took on projects that I reached out to you for, and you didn't have to, and you actually have been giving me your best efforts towards it. Where I have other people giving me hardships and headaches, just trying to get through the, So I salute you. I salute everybody who's come through these live streams. My man right here, he been with me for years upon years, doing just back and forth over just anything and everything, and we here now, and I want to make the most of it. Honestly, I just want to make the most of it.
That was I love doing that. The lines, oh man, it was that helps with confidence too. But I mean, I was like, no, I felt honored. I was like that you even asked me to get involved in that. And that's why I was like, for anybody giving you hard time for telling them to do this, just let's get this together, and they was like flaking on it. And I was like, are you serious? Because you're kind of helping them too. I mean, I don't know, because if I was committed to it, because I mean, I enjoyed it. It was fun, and then it took me out of my shell, like you said, brought me out of my shell because I was in a comfort zone. I didn't want to do any of that stuff. I'm kind of a loner because of stuff that's happened to me. I'm kind of like in that place where I like just being by myself. But no, this helped me come out of my shell.
That's what's up. That's good to hear. That's real good to hear because I think that's what we all kind of got in common. You know, we got that loner type of spirit. You know what I'm saying? Where you know I'm better off on my own type thing,
Mm-hmm.
doing my own thing. I can probably achieve more on my own than if I team up.
Yeah, because it's hard to trust people.
Exactly.
When you get dug enough by people, and how many people you care about, you just know you just and my son, me and him had that conversation because he used to have a lot of friends, and he was like, why don't you have any friends? And I was like, Chris, I have a few. But now at the age he is now, he's like 30. Now he gets that. He said, I see exactly why you're by yourself. I see why now. And that's sad that he has to be in that mindset, but he understands why now, because he's been betrayed by friends too. So
Yeah,
not everybody.
you got to go through it to get to it.
Yeah. Oh, I
If you
had to
ain't
learn
never been
that.
there, you'll never understand. If you ain't never been there, you won't get it.
You got to go through it to get to it. I
You
like that.
you got to go through it to get to it. That's the only way it's gonna
Yeah.
happen. It's no shortcuts in life. Everybody gonna stumble. Everybody gonna fall on their ass sometimes, but it's a lesson in that fall.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's how I kind of see stuff. It makes everything a little bit more easier to go and direct yourself, and you just move a little better like that.
Yeah.
The right people that's supposed to come will come at when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, that's why you can't let everybody come into your life. Because some people are coming with good intentions, even though you don't know, because you probably think everybody has ulterior motives. You can't help but think that way. But not everybody has ulterior motives. Not everybody is paranoid.
That's true. That's true.
And like one, I think you said it. Pay attention to energy because energy speaks volumes.
Yeah, exactly. Energy don't lie. That's
Yeah,
one
pay
thing.
attention.
That's one thing. That's energy speaks louder than words. So instead of hearing what the word somebody telling you, just go off the energy. That's how you gonna know.
Yes, people like as soon as you meet them, they can rub you the wrong way. As soon as you're in their presence, so that's that energy telling you something.
Yeah,
Sometimes we feel energy, don't even see people.
energy. I look at energy like energy is like vibes. You either got good vibes or bad vibes. If you got bad vibes without even saying a word, you exposing yourself
Mm-hmm.
because you coming around like you said with bad intentions, and you know what I'm saying. You don't mean me no good and all that. You just trying to drain my energy, especially if I'm on a high, you on the low. It's like that don't mix too well. We gotta you gotta be vibing. You gotta meet somebody where they at.
Yep, you sure did.
Hell with that, man.
Mm,
You
that's deep. That is so true.
know what I'm saying? Energies need to be matched and multiplied, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you can maximize energy, I believe you good, and it can multiply. Now you got something serious right there. Instead of one person feel like they gotta always drag the wagon all the time.
Yeah, you're right. And that's how I think.
Yeah, them days over with though.
Man, we got so many different things we can touch on. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, this has been something.
Uh,
This has been uplifting. I enjoyed it.
yeah, Cup of Joy, she had to work. She don't get off until I believe 10 o'clock. Uh,
She's
uh
sweet. She's sweet.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
she's a sweet woman. Yeah, she is.
man, I can't wait till we all can get on here and cut it up though. The last
Yeah, for
two,
real. But thanks for the
yeah,
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah,
it's in the making. It's in the making for sure. It's in the making, man. But we just, I mean, going back to what happened to the kid, man. We we gotta be mindful out here. This is just a crazy world. We live in every day, and you know, you can't predict tomorrow, man. You cannot predict tomorrow. So it's better to go ahead and be prepared for the day to be ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow you don't know what's gonna happen.
So true.
that being said though, I wanna say thank you to both of you for pulling up tonight. I didn't want to do it too early. I didn't want to do it too late. And I understood, it's the weekend. Everybody's trying to relax and recover and not really think about work. And for me personally, the weekend is just an opportunity for me to decompress and relax. And this was pretty chill for me. So I appreciate y'all coming coming up, man, and giving y'all feedback and sharing y'all wisdom with the people. It might not mean much to some folks, but it means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to the right people who does hit the replay and decide to listen to this back.
Thanks for the opportunity, though. I can't wait till the next time we do it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, this was real cool, man. Gotta keep it going though, you know.
Right, right. I would love to, have like a certain like a. I guess we can do maybe a group chat or just talk off of here and get like a routine going where we all on the same time schedule and page and it's not interfering with nobody's life.
Yeah. I thought you was talking about a podcast at one time. That was before.
Well, this is what I meant by that. Um, Eventually, I'm going to get this over to YouTube. I do have some stuff in the works. Um, I'll make an announcement about that real soon here. But yeah, we definitely gonna do that. Everything just takes time. I don't like to rush, or if I'm gonna do it, I want to make sure I'm fully invested. I don't want to have do anything.
Yeah. Thanks a
Suicide
lot, though.
doors.
And we gotta keep the live alive, you know what I mean?
Thanks a lot, though. I appreciate it. Thanks for the invite.
Oh, no problem, no problem. I'm not going to keep you too much more longer. Do you have any final words, either one of you, before we get off here?
Oh, well, it was nice. What's your name again? It was nice to meet you.
Six rings.
Okay, 6 lane. Oh, I like that. It was nice to meet you, and thanks. I'm just thankful for this because I feel like I kind of got a lot lifted off my chest talking about the stuff we talk about,
Most definitely.
and talking to people that understand. So thank you for that.
Right. And that was the whole point of doing these, so we can, get a different view and a different take on stuff to see a different point of views and how people view situations like what we talked about. So I mean, that was the most entertaining and
Yeah, and it was positive. So yeah, I had a good time. Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Suicide doors coming real soon. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it a week. I'm gonna give it a week. Suicide doors will be coming to YouTube. We finally at that stage. Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to it, man. I've been waiting to drop this for a minute. But now, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. If you need to hit me up, you already know how to reach me.
Okay. You too. Have a good evening.
yeah, y'all be cool. Keep
You too.
keep the
Thank
live
you.
alive. Keep the live alive.
Thank you. Good night.
All right. Peace.